Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call him Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can of this dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She mayonnaise and burgers, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Nigga mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call him Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, I took the Billy cool back, then I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm still double, ties, I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was fast. I'm sick and tired of me, act like they fast.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olsen, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from Tampa. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. First carry now for Jaden Blue. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, like it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Up the sideline, past midfield. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
Good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Dak is going to give this to Blue. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good one. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down. Cowboys.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not...
Good blocking, and he's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Darius Davis to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Parrish Leofow there on the stop.
3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. It's another run here for Williams. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Here's third and 7.
19.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Blue gonna get it again here on first down. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
A run once more with Blue. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Devin Bush. there on the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and a yard. Again, it's Blue. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
34-yard line.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
On first down, it is Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. On the move left. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive line. They're like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
To return, it is Turpin. Whoa! And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 27-yard line.
In motion, Lamb. The ball's out. Looks like one of the Cowboys was there to recover. Indeed, they will keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion, Lamb. Dak going to push this one forward.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Third and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And how about that? Third and a mile, and they convert and pick up a first down.
Here we go. 47. Hey, kill.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. 26.
They'll throw again. Dak. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. That's into the hands of Turpin. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A run with Blue. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate the
pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Boswell's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, here comes Davis.
Davis on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, this is Williams. And he searches forward for a gain of about 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Set up. Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A nice throw from the second-round pick. It'll get him a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. On through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
The RPO, that one is complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Now, faking the give. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Brings up 2nd down.
Down on this side like you had to go. If you don't agree, ask the streets on your bitch. 5 years, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of.
Let's go. 18. Pioneer.
They'll throw out of the gun. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Ready up.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball is going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here.
They'll go again here with Williams. And the Bucs are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Williams is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side is the end zone, and they get 6.
Makes the score Cowboys 10, Buccaneers 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Yeah, there we go. I think.
Play action now. Prescott. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On second down, Luke. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Third and short. Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
That's good for a
First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup at 5 on first down.
There's 2 big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on third down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact, that's what separates the good ones from the rest, and that was a big-time throw right there.
He'll air it out down the middle. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up third down.
So they dial up zone coverage. This time it's 2 deep safeties. And what they do is they're going to split the field in half. In each safety, they're going to read the quarterback's eyes. And when that front hand comes off the ball to throw, they've got to break. So they've got a lot of room to cover back there. In this case, a really nice job contesting the throw, knocking it away.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Davis to return it. A nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. The drive's going to start from beyond the 20. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Escaping to his left. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. 3 points, all that's separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Davis now to return it. Oh, yeah. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Brings up second and 12.
They'll look to throw. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
It is third and long.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Back to 60.
He'll drop to throw. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Their own 41-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 3.
Yeah, here we go. 28, 26.
On play action, here's Dak. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And a nice return here as well. Takes it up to the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10. To throw. His pass complete to Darius Davis. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
The 25-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. So Von Revel there to make the play. Now they'll set up to throw. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive, but when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up, and they were able to do that here.
This taken at the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. They put Pickens in motion. First down, Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He was brought down at the 26. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. In trouble, and down he goes.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On second down, a run with Williams. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
A big hole. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Makes the score Buccaneers 17, Cowboys 10.
So now at after the touchdown. Out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Go play action. It's Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. That is hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 82 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. On the carry, it's Williams. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It will give him 4 yards.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. A give, and here comes Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
At the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 7. They get 14 on that hookup. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he won't get away. Good him down behind the line.
Just nowhere to go once he catches this ball. You see, he's doing everything in his power to make guys miss and break tackles. I think he ended up doing a little bit too much because he ends up going backwards.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. Finding space at the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Tampa. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
17.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Yeah! There we go, boy.
On the play fake, Dak. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. It's 2nd down. Dak going to give this to Blue. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down and 9.
Here we go. We're going to 54. Why is 26?
Shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
39-yard line.
Yeah, there we go. I took 26.
Now Prescott. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
We're going to 52. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54, line 8. Here we go, 47. 26.
They'll throw again, Dak. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Yaya Diaby into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. 3rd and long. They'll send the man in motion left. Dak facing 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Fair catch, taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Now it's Williams. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third and inches. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? Matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
On 1st down, right back to Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Now, faking the give. That is caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Buccaneers. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year. with the extra point. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
17.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First down throw for Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's caught! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 50 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
In motion, Lamb. Prescott on first down. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will score! Game on! Phil Maffa! Touchdown, Dallas. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
24.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Bootleg. He'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. From up and down, just shy of the 40. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. A give. This is Irving. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. On the give, it's Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll go with Williams. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
All my people there, on what I love. Boom, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down. Whatever, get your money up. Believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting the odds and all the money.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. It's another run here for Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Talk things over before third down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. On play action. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Just simply more of the same. And you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL. And here we go again.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. From the shotgun, it's Dak. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession. So they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
Cowboys 31.
A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So, fire the cannons. It's a win.